radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and also check out my free radio show in the description. Other than that, we're just going to get into it. You can pick more than one pile if you want and pause the video if you need to. We have group 1 with the blue stone, group 2 with citrine, group 3 with the purplish brown stone, and group 4 with the pink stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile of the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the blue stone, let's get right into it. What is going on for you guys in love this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is the full moon in Cancer. At the bottom of this card, it says a personal issue reaches resolution. So tapping into this energy, if you've had self-limiting beliefs, if you've been really struggling with a decision or something internally, a personal issue is reaching resolution. Also, if you had, because I just heard it gets personal, or this is personal, I think it was. So if there's something that you took offensively, it's finally, reaching resolution. Or if there is something that someone has done to you that's made you feel a way, that is finally coming to a head and being resolved. So you don't have to sit with it anymore. So let's see what else is up this week. What are the other messages for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Ooh, and there's definitely an energy shift for you guys. Or sorry, did I say what is the message for Cancer? I'm thinking about the full moon in Cancer, and I'm thinking about the zodiac spreads that I do each week. So anyways, group 1, we have the blue moon and the new moon eclipse. There's those. At the bottom of the blue moon, it says believe in the impossible. So I'm feeling like a reconciliation energy with this. I'm also getting an energy of something being fixed that you guys really kind of lost hope for and really thought wouldn't come to a resolution, wouldn't get fixed, wouldn't have any, positive changes in it. There's a situation that you kind of lost hope in that's finally seeing some improvement. So that'll be exciting. And then we have the new moon eclipse. At the bottom of that one, it says expect powerful change. So I feel like this is a change for the better. I feel like this is long-lasting change, an impactful change, something that's actually genuinely changing here. And it's like, okay, this is different. Like moving forward, I don't feel like you're gonna run into this energy. We have the void of course moon and the full moon eclipse. Nothing will come of this situation, and the full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. Those are 2 very similar cards. So let's just get right into tarot and see what the tea is with that. This could be the end of a cycle. I'm more curious about nothing will come of this situation with the void of course moon, the message for that. I'm going to pull specifically for those 2. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Whew. We got the Justice card. So that's already an energy of the playing field being leveled. That's an energy of taking responsibility as well. The scales being balanced. Ooh, I just heard getting what you deserve. We got the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Cups that just came out. Okay, this deck is speaking today. She is speaking. Can I get a couple cards specifically for the void of course moon and the full moon eclipse? What's going on in love this week for group 1? Ooh. Okay, I just got this weird image of like a rubber band snapping. So I feel like there's been a situation, okay, I'm hearing stretched thin now. Someone's been stretched thin, as thinly as possible, and they tried to contort and contort and contort and change themselves for something. And it was just stressing them out. We got the 9 of Swords here. That's definitely a very panicked energy, definitely an energy of overanalyzing. We got the King of Swords in reverse. So whoever the divine masculine is in your situation, whether it could honestly, if you're completely single as a Pringle, this could be the divine divine masculine energy within yourself, an energy of you intuitively knowing what it is that you want, being able to tap into your emotions and how you feel about things spiritually. You know, you're kind of connected, but the masculine energy within you is MIA. So if you're looking for a relationship, completely single, you're kind of in a waiting position, versus an action oriented energy, which would really be embodied by, you know, masculine energy. It's very action oriented, it's very it's very logical, less emotional, like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be very emotionally detached from the situation. So it could be on a personal level that the masculine energy has been kind of sleeping here, but we got the King of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I definitely feel if you're dealing with someone, the divine masculine, whoever would identify as divine masculine, or it could be the divine masculine honestly reflected in both of you. The divine masculine energy reflected in both of you is kind of in sleep. But Ten of Pentacles in reverse came out with it. So this lets me know that, you know, the divine masculine, regardless if that's one person, another person, both people, has been MIA. The divine masculine energy has not, you know, there hasn't been enough action to reach the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like we can't grow. We can't have what we want. We haven't made very much progress, and it's because, you know, whoever would be playing that role hasn't been playing it. And then we have the Nine of Swords, so there's been a lot of stress on this. I feel honestly there's a situation coming to an end with that one accurately. Me personally, I always try to look for the bright side. If there's a bright side, I am going to find it. But when the cards are so clear like this, there's no way I can kind of like maneuver through that. It's really kind of straightforward. There's definitely a relationship ending, and I feel like it was a situation that kind of made you unwell in a way, like very anxious, a lot of anxiety with that, maybe even some depression with that, like a lot of low vibrational feelings because of the situation. So it's been on your mind, it's been on your heart, and it's finally coming to an end. Now believe in the impossible and expect powerful change. Well, we have the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. So because you finally surrendered to the way that the situation is going, the way that the relationship is kind of playing out, the universe is gifting you with some sort of romantic progress. Oh, and then we have the Eight of Wands that was sticking out, so I grabbed it. And that lets me know that things are going to go pretty quickly from here. So it's like soon as one door closes, another one opens, and it's like simultaneously, like literally. I just heard appreciated, more appreciated, more valued, thoughtful. I'm hearing someone is a lot more thoughtful. Maybe that was your issue with your last person, or, you know, with the people that you've dated, talked to in the past, had situationships with. They weren't very considerate or thoughtful about how you felt and what you wanted, or detail oriented enough. That's one of my personal things. I love when people are detail oriented. So we have the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is a classic energy of getting your mind right. You're going within for a little while to kind of recharge and to heal a little bit from the situation, to fully let it go, allow yourself to feel the way that you need to feel, because there is definitely something coming to an end. Okay, so, oh my God, we have all sixes on the board here. We got 6666. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, while the Six of Wands is upright. I feel like the Six of Pentacles in reverse is definitely talking about things not playing out the way you would have preferred, and things, the timeline was all messed up. You waited way longer than you would have wanted to for the situation to just end, or there definitely seems to be a discretion as far as like the timeline here. I'm feeling for you guys, disappointed in the timeline and disappointed in the way that things kind of ended up going. And I just heard it had to be this way. So from a universal standpoint, this is the way it went. Yeah, we have the Koala Spirit, because even I was at a loss for words. At the bottom of the Koala Spirit card, it says, Spirit has a plan. So the universe is going to take care of you, but I do see something new coming in very quickly in love, and it's going to benefit you, whether it's with someone that you've had to walk away from, or whether it's with someone totally new, which would probably be my guess, to be honest. I do feel like it all had to happen for a reason. Like this person taught you strength, or they taught you communication, or maybe you went for the direct opposite with the last person you dated from the first person you dated. You know what I mean? So like you date the first, the first person you date was a bad boy. This is my personal story actually. First person you dated was a bad boy, F-boy. They didn't really want you, like they couldn't care less like how you felt. So you go for the direct opposite, someone who's like absolutely in love with you to the point where it's obsession and they don't allow you to breathe or be yourself, and they're watching you and they're tracking you. It's not cute. Either way, it's not cute. So say you go for the direct opposite. Well, maybe the situation, the plan was to teach you, you know, you need something in the middle. So all I can say is that it has been for a reason. But we have the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. And if you love yourself, it's time that you be loyal to yourself. Not that you haven't already, but, you know, time to start a new project or something new that's just for you. I feel like you guys really need that. And that's what I have for you this week. Check me out on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my free radio show in the description. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 2 with the citrine. Now let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is the third quarter moon. At the bottom of this card, it says adjustments are required. So tapping into this energy, the good thing is I have a good feeling about this. So I do feel like if you don't know what to do, it will be revealed. So let's get into it. We'll probably find that out in the tarot, but let's pull some more moon oracle to see what's good. What else you need to know? Yeah, I knew it. I got an energy of something kind of starting as well. We have the new moon in Scorpio and the full moon in Taurus. At the bottom of the new moon in Scorpio, it says work through your fears. So I'm definitely getting an energy from someone where it's like you want to approach someone, you want to let someone in, you want to let someone know how it is you're feeling about them. But there's definitely an energy of a little bit of fear here. Adjustments are required. And it definitely feels like it's fear-based adjustments. It's kind of like you want something and the universe is saying, okay, you want this is how we get it, and you're like, yeah, but no, not that way, give me another one. And the universe is like, this is the plan, like just follow through with the plan. It's going to help you on many levels. If you're a super shy person and you're waiting for your crush to make a move, the universe may be pushing you to make a move, and it's like you kind of sitting there and batting your eye 1 or 2 times extra than you usually do is not enough. It's like you gotta commit, babes, you gotta commit. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is about deciding, okay, this is what I want, how am I gonna get it, you know? And I always work in reverse personally. You write a big goal down, say I want to manifest a certain amount of money, let's say, and then you start to make micro goals working backwards, like how do I get there? What are the smaller steps that can bring me there? How can I make $1,000? And then how can I make $5,000, $2,000, whatever, you know, and piece it all together until you're at your goal. So if this is something romantic or not, how do I get from girlfriend to fiance? How do I get from friend to, you know, romantic relationship? How do I get from FWB to committed? It's all about making a plan and saying, okay, how am I gonna do this? This is what I want. Instead of just trying to manifest it down to the ground, how do I do this practically? Because you gotta balance that spirituality and practicality. So the universe is like, okay, you need a plan. The universe is always gonna bring your manifestation through the easiest way possible, but you still need a plan, because if you're not willing to fully commit, that's a red flag. So you should ask yourself, okay, why am I not willing to fully commit to this, or do I really want this? What's the deal? New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Interesting. So maybe you need to be there for another person. Maybe it's necessary that you extend your energy to someone in some way instead of taking the blessings of, you know, the universe. Maybe giving into the situation so it can come through. Yeah, we literally have the cardinal moon. At the bottom of this card, it says, be bold and make the first move. I just heard a conversation as well. Even if this is making the first move towards a necessary conversation you've really been wanting to have. These ones didn't want to come out, just this one. Even if it's about making the moves like towards a conversation or clarifying something like, what are we? Go ahead and initiate that conversation. And then we have the full moon in Cancer. At the bottom of this one, it says a personal issue reaches resolution. So the universe is clearly telling you the situation can and will be resolved, but we are going to need that personal commitment from you, group 2. So let's see What else we get? Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands in reverse. So whoever identifies as this divine feminine energy is kind of needing to take the lead. And the thing is, the Queen of Wands is fire sign energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. She's very passionate, very excited, very driven. She has no issue tapping into her masculine energy if it means that she's going to get what she wants. And then she'll kind of settle into her more feminine energy when she's not going towards her goals. And that's why time and time again she's able to sustain her position as the queen. And the universe is telling you to boss up, group 2. I ain't even gonna hold you. If you want something, go get it. That is clearly the message so far, at least. 10 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. Someone may have a fear or a history, I'm feeling more importantly, of rejection. It's looking like a history of rejection, and the universe is saying you don't know what's going to happen until you try. You can't be afraid to try just because something has happened one time when you've done this, you know, regardless, you know, this is kind of what has to be done here. We got the Knight of Pentacles. If you know that this is worth it, if you know that this is something that you want, then you have to pursue it. You have to be open to the journey, or you're forever limiting yourself. This opportunity can pass you by. And I do feel like you'll be surprised. 7 of Wands in reverse. I want to clarify that. But we have the King of Cups. So I feel like the person that you're interested in is a lot more open to this situation than you think. Okay, I understand that. Someone doesn't know this person. They haven't met this person in person. So with the 5 of Swords, you have all of these thoughts in your head as to why this can't and won't work out. And you've already kind of made up your mind that you're subpar, you're not worthy of this person. Maybe they have a little notoriety to them, or they're just a catch. 7 of Wands in reverse is kind of like an issue with building, though. An issue with stepping up to the plate. We got the Knight of Swords. The universe is saying, use what it is that you have. You don't have to be in the perfect position. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be where you want to be now, but right now you're at a standstill. You know, you don't have to be at your peak to go for it. I just get this message of go for it. It's at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Wands in reverse. You miss all the shots you don't take. Absolutely. Same, pretty consistent. I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels for you guys. See what we're talking about here. Ooh, this could be making amends. This could be an energy of making amends. Wow. We have separation and make the effort. This could be an energy of making amends. This could be an energy of pursuing something totally new, someone totally new. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon is what it says at the bottom of separation, but I feel like the separation is already kind of here. Whether this is a separation between you and an ex and someone you already know, or just like a separation between you and, you know, the next person you kind of want to be with, there's definitely some space here that needs to be covered, like cover the ground. You know how people say that, like, how much ground did you cover today? And they're talking about like how many miles have you walked or driven, yada yada. That kind of thing is what I'm hearing. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take is what it says at the bottom of that one. So the universe is like, listen, if you really care about this person, feel connected to this person, really want this situation to work out, you got to put yourself on the line a little bit more. You got to open up your energy a little bit more. And we got the Antelope Spirit. At the bottom of this card, it says life is speeding up. I didn't say it before, but I did feel a little bit of that energy where it's like it could turn out to be a missed opportunity. It could end up being a situation that kind of passes you by, you know? Any other messages for group 2? Nope, that is what the universe has for you guys this week. So you can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on my free radio show, also in the description. That is your pile, you guys. I will talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the purplish brownstone. Let's get into it. This week in love for you guys. The first card we have that was under your stone is the full moon in Scorpio. At the bottom of this card, it says it is time to release negativity. So I'm getting this image of course, like scissors, typical image, you know, cutting off the dead. Now I'm seeing like trimming the extra weight, trimming the fat. Time to release negativity. This could be a negative mindset. This could be a negative habit that's holding you back, you know. This could be a person. This could be literally trimming the dead weight, like, you know, getting back into your health routine. Ooh, we got the first quarter moon and the waxing crescent moon. So I'm hearing, will you do what you need to do in order for this to happen? First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. So the universe is definitely testing you right now. So if you feel like the universe is testing you, you're definitely being tested. This could also be another person testing your patience, seeing how far they can get with you, seeing how much you'll take. What can they do? Like, you know, kind of, I'm just getting this image of like poking, like, you know, seeing how much they can kind of get away with here. So be mindful of that. But your commitment is being tested. And I'm feeling this specifically for those of you who are trying to manifest something or someone right now. Your commitment to that is being tested. There may be another person put in your path and the universe is kind of watching like, you're gonna drop this manifestation like a fly because this cutie with a booty comes through. Or an energy of like an obstacle and you're realizing, oh my God, yet another obstacle in my way for me getting what it is that I want. Are you gonna drop it? Are you gonna drop it? Like the universe is definitely watching. So be mindful of that. Waxing crescent moon though, pretty solid card. At the bottom of that one it says have faith in your dreams. So it's like, have faith, the universe is supporting you, but at the same time there is this pressure of, will you fold? Like there's definitely two kind of, you know, opposing energies here at play. And then we have the balsamic moon and the full moon in Leo. Ooh. Some of you guys don't feel like you should have to wait. Some of you guys don't feel like you should have to do all this. Some of you guys feel like it should be easier. Full moon in Leo, don't let your pride get in the way is what it says at the bottom of that one. Interesting. I'm also feeling pride as in family and friends, which I never got from this card. But I'm feeling like, you know, family and friends, like your pride, you know, like the people around you, don't let them get in your way. Stop sharing your manifestations. Stop sharing what you're trying to do. It can be very exciting once you're like excited and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm about to start, you know, this new thing and I'm on this new path and I just want to tell people because this is exciting for me. I want to share the good news. But unfortunately, not everyone is going to be super supportive and not everyone is going to understand what you're trying to do, or they may want to get jealous and feel like, you know, they want to do it, and it's just crazy how people get. But we have the balsamic moon at the bottom of that card. It says a time for healing. So definitely releasing the negativity, releasing what's holding you back. This could be bad habits as well. Understanding your commitment is being tested. How hard are you willing to work for this? It reminds me of those videos that you see on TikTok, and I don't know the commentary on it, but it's like this guy like talking in the background and he's like, how hard are you willing to sacrifice? And usually people do like a reel of them going from a certain weight to another, like their goal weight or their goal like body, I don't know, whatever, their body goals. And that's exactly what I feel on this. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups. You have to be willing to walk away. You have to be willing to fail. And some of you guys are feeling like quitting on a manifestation because from the view that you have right now, you feel like you feel like you're seeing failure. Like you feel like looking through the lens of what you can see in front of you, you feel like if you continue, you're going to end up failing. And I don't feel like that's the case here, but I also don't see like and guaranteed you're going to get what you want, because it does depend on whether or not you abandon ship or not. Seven of Wands in reverse, I just heard 50% with that. 50% of you are going to give up on your manifestation this week. 50% of you are going to let it go. And even though you're being tested, I do see some of you guys being like, it's too much for me. We got the Death card and the Page of Wands. You're like, this is a lesson learned, but it's something that I have to let go of for my own sanity, really. Because this isn't something that I can continue to do. I can't continue to drive myself crazy like this anymore. I can't continue to be in this space. It doesn't feel good. And I get that. But to be honest, I'm getting quite the neutral energy this week. Like the universe doesn't have any preference. Whether you get what it is you've been wanting or not. I'm not feeling like an energy of disappointment. I'm also not feeling like an energy of happiness. It's kind of just, I'm seeing this check mark. It's kind of just like, okay, they have the drive, they have the ability to go for this. So now, oh, okay, and now I'm hearing through this experience, the universe is also taking note. Okay, so the universe is taking note of this current experience and how you handle it, because the universe is going to give you an opportunity to do something bigger in terms of manifestation, but it feels money-based. So like, for an example, if you're manifesting a love connection or a certain type of, you know, love life that you want, if you know, kind of see this through, the universe is going to say, okay, they have the ability to have, they have the ability to be the first millionaire in their family. I can see that drive from that situation. It's so crazy how the things that you do really do have a domino effect and affect other areas in your life. Any other messages for group 3? But yeah, like I said, it's definitely a silent kind of neutral energy. We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys honestly don't care. And I feel an energy of cheap thrills with this, to be honest. You may just say, forget it. I'm not going to try to manifest a specific person. I'm just going to see what's good on the dating apps. You know, I'm just going to see like who I can meet at the local bar this weekend. Definitely an energy of not just abandoning this manifestation, but then kind of like going into extremes and really dabbing into some old habits. We got the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So even though this is driving you crazy, it's really, really tough. But even though this is driving you crazy, it will prove to be all worth it if you stick it through. I genuinely feel that, because even though the universe is not looking at, I'll keep that. Even though the universe is not looking at you like, okay, if you pass, it's a really, really good thing. It's more neutral. It's going to be a good thing because, you know, you're getting what it is that you had wanted. We have the Scrap Beetle Spirit and the Starfish Spirit. There's those. At the bottom of the Starfish Spirit card, it says open to infinite possibility. At the bottom of the Scrap Beetle Spirit card, it says magic works through you. So you absolutely have the ability to do this, but whether or not you'll stick it through is up to you. Whether or not you'll, you know, do what it is you've been called to do. Have the conversation with someone, pursue something, keep going, keep putting yourself in alignment with what it is that you want. You know, if you have that persistence, it is going to lead to you getting what it is that you want. But I do feel that there's quite the challenge here, and it's a lot to take on. If you're committed truly to this, you'll know, because you'll see it through. And if you're not, then of course you'll, you know, abandon this one and move on to something else. And like I said, it's a neutral energy. I'm not seeing anything bad happening, even if you don't continue to pursue this. So there's that. But I don't know, group 3, things are kind of up in the air for you guys, but that is what I have for you this week. Check me out on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check out my free radio show in the description. That was your pal. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
Group 4 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is the full moon in Libra. Okay, at the bottom of this card it says a win-win outcome is forecast. Beautiful. So excited for you guys. Group 2 and 3 had it a little bit, or more so probably group 3 had it a little rough. Things were kind of up in the air, so I'm glad for you guys. It's like either way you're winning. Group 4, really good sign. Okay, so we got the full moon in Leo and the new moon in Taurus. There's those. Don't let your pride get in the way is what it says at the bottom of the full moon in Leo, though. Don't let your pride get in the way, group 4. Because at the bottom of the new moon in Taurus, it literally says prosperity lies ahead. So this is a guaranteed win, but don't allow your pride to get in the way. And I don't know, I heard pump fake. It's kind of like an energy of you, it's like a false loss happening, so don't panic. You know, I'm not gonna try to explain pump fake, but you know how, yeah, it's just, it's exactly what I said. It's kind of like something is gonna happen and it would normally set you off. I feel like because of how far you guys have come and how far along you are in your journey, I don't feel like you'll really like freak out by whatever's happening, but I am seeing something kind of minuscule happening, and it's making you think that it's all going to be for nothing, or you're definitely getting this idea like you're seeing something happen, and it's kind of making you panic a little bit, I guess I'll say. Yeah, we got the disseminating moon that just came out. At the bottom of this one it says, take time to breathe out. So the universe is definitely reminding you to keep your cool, play it cool, keep your cool. Don't overreact to things this week. Don't feel like, you know, one thing happening automatically means that something else is true. There isn't that kind of like cause of, you know, events here where it's like, okay, this means that. I feel like something very misleading is happening. You may be hearing something. I don't know why I'm hearing something light, which is what Cardi B said the first time Offset had cheated. But only, I think he really was cheated. Anyway, so, yes. We have the cardinal moon. At the bottom of this one, it says, be bold and make the first move. All right, let's pull some tarot. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Don't be afraid. I'm hearing. Let's see. What are the messages for I almost said, what are the messages for Cardi B? What are the messages for group 4? Yeah, don't get in your own way, and don't assume. We'll just leave it at that. We got the Death card in reverse and the 7 of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely like an energy of someone kind of overreacting, definitely like an energy of someone, you know, kind of going off here. But I do get this energy of a lot of illusions here. And it feels like something small, but it's just very triggering. So 8 of Wands, things are moving forward after this event very, very quickly. And it's like, that's when your win is coming through. So I'm feeling like one last, you know, thing happening here that kind of makes you question yourself, the journey, your manifestation, your relationship, your situationship. One last small thing is happening, but it's really setting you off. But it's not what you think it is. With this moon card in reverse, the universe is telling you, don't allow yourself to be distracted, or it's not the right word. Don't allow yourself to basically overreact to what it is you see. Don't allow yourself to believe the illusion. We have the moon in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles, so that's an energy of continuing to move forward despite how things look. Looks can be deceiving. Oh, we have Temperance and Justice. Very, very powerful combination. Both of them are about balance to some degree. Does Temperance have... Temperance doesn't have scales on it, but some of them do in different tarot decks. But Justice and Temperance. So things really are working out literally in your favor. We have the... Ooh. Okay. You know, honestly, I think there's just like one more last thing, one last step in your romantic journey before you're connected with your soulmate, or before you're committed to your soulmate if you're in a situationship now, before you take things to the next level, whatever that may mean for you depending on where you are in your journey. Because we have the 4 of Wands here, so that's confirmation of that coming together, wedding bells, all of that good stuff. But we have the World in reverse and the 10 of Wands, so it's almost like, okay, there's one more thing that needs to be done. One more thing on the list. So we can have what it is that we want. One more stop, I just heard. The 8 of Cups. Okay. Okay, a meeting I'm hearing. There may be an ex that tries to come back. You may freak out because you're like, am I ever going to escape this cycle? Or your current person that you're talking to may find out that you're, you know, talking to your ex because maybe even they reached out to you and you're trying to give them sort of closure, but they're assuming that, you know, you guys have been talking all along or something like that. Definitely picking up on a mishap or a mix-up, or vice versa. This could be an energy of you finding out that the person that you're currently interested in is still talking to their ex, but the situation is cycling out. But there's a meeting or something that someone didn't know about, and it's making them very uncomfortable that they weren't in the loop about that. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. So this is not what it appears to be with that Hangman in reverse. Someone isn't making a final decision that they're going to be with another person. You know, you're not losing what you've worked so hard for, but it's going to look that way. We got the Eight of Cups, so this is confirmation that they are walking away. But you're definitely going to have to allow them to. We have the Fates and co-create. So this is fate, baby. This is fate. It is meant to be. It will be as long as you allow it to be. But you can get in your own way. That's just the truth of the situation. You can get in your own way. But with that Fates card, we've got all the components for this to end up in your favor. Co-create is an opportunity to move forward, an opportunity to build with someone, an opportunity to have something really substantial with someone. But it does depend on how you kind of react to this situation. It's not what you think. Yeah, we got the Beaver Spirit. At the bottom of the card, it says lay a solid foundation. And I think you have. And I think that's kind of what's kind of setting you off the deep end, because you have laid such a solid foundation with someone, or laid such a solid foundation to make yourself a solid person. And you're meeting someone, maybe someone completely new, and it's a decoy, or it's just someone who's used their free will to pursue you, and you're thinking, wow, I did all this work on myself just to still get these shit love offers, and the universe is like, hold on, your person is coming through as soon as that person like gets the heck out of the way. So first of all, don't fall for it. Second of all, don't think that that's your person. And third of all, you've already laid such a solid foundation that you know everything that you need to know not to end up in a situation like that with someone who isn't worthy. And for two, in this relationship that you're currently in, or situationship, you know this person enough. You've built a solid enough foundation for them to know who you are and what you offer. So assume, the law of assumption, assume that things are going to work out in your favor. Okay? And that's what I have for you guys. Check me out on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my free radio show in the description. And I love you. Be careful what you wish for. And I will see you in the next one. Mwah!
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.